R&B, and they have this strokey feel meets Mr. Heavenly, and then I find out that they just recently broke up. Now, what I said this week, what I said when I found out about Voxtrot, because I went deeper into the music they made last night, I should say, and what I said was finding out about a band and then finding out that they recently broke up is like being late to a funeral. Honestly, that is very true to me, because I always find bands and then I find out they recently broke up. That really, like, it sucks to me. Talking about band breakups, the Strokes, I'm not sure if they're actually breaking up, but there's rumors going around everywhere, here and there. The Strokes are breaking up. But guess what? They're coming to the Governor's Ball, and I'm hoping to go see them live. I really would love to see them live. That's like one of the things I want to cross off of my bucket list. And if I do go see them live, well, Jesus Christ, I love it. I'd love to go. I've never been to a Strokes concert. The only concert I've actually ever been to was the Fray. Yeah, with Giovanni Flores. He's one of my friends, and he actually started crying while we listened to How to Save a Life by the Fray. Well, now, Voxtrot. I was talking about Voxtrot, yes. Voxtrot, it's the music portion of this, I guess. I don't even know. I'm still starting off with all of this, and it's still brand new to me, and I'm gonna go everywhere, here and there, and it's gonna be like I'm distracted. I have the attention span of a doc right now, because I'm very excited. This is one of the best fun things to do, and it's a Monday night, Monday nights, you start off the week, and you're tired. I understand. So I'd like to make this this is exactly why I make these podcasts. So I don't know, you guys can have some fun with me, you can relate to me, and yeah, but they're not gonna get that big, I'll tell you that much, because it's just a talk show basically. But talk shows usually have guests. Cricket. Yep. I have my guitar here right now, both of them I should say. My electric and my acoustic. My acoustic's all the way over there. So, yeah. What really sucks about this mixer is the fact that I can't really use my mic and my guitar at the same time. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because this is only taking in stereo, and my Rode microphone, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Rode microphone is mono. So yeah, that's gonna suck. I have a special surprise for you guys for the outro. Of course it's gonna be a song. My outros, I should say, are always going to be songs from here on out. Just like the special, for the special I put on, I don't know if they're love songs, romantic songs, or whatever, but that's what I'm going to call it. What you heard on the special was Afterlife by Arcade Fire from the album Reflector, and Skinny Love by Bon Ivoire from For Emma Forever Ago, which is one of my all-time favorite albums, along with the Strokes, along with Franz Ferdinand, Voxtrot's Freezing. Voxtrot got me really yesterday, just the way Arcade Fire got me the first time. And the way I got into Arcade Fire was by listening to the song called "Keep the Car Running" in 2011. But I never got into them. I just had that on my iPod, and I was like, Arcade Fire, they sound okay. Then finally I got my vinyl player, and I got Funeral. And the story goes that Funeral, they recorded it, and the reason the songs are so sad, as they put it, to me they're upbeat and they're great. The reason they sound like they start off sad and then they pick up the pace towards the end, is due to the fact that their family members were dying while they were recording the whole thing. Which grasps me in that way too, because like they have a backstory. And some people say it's just a little story they say so that way they could just get a little bit more fame or whatever. But to me, it's just like, hey, they have great music. They don't have to get me with that story. Reflector and The Suburbs to me were okay albums. Neon Bible and Funeral are the first albums they've made. Funeral is their freshman album, and Neon Bible is their sophomore album. Great albums, by the way, I recommend it. And yeah, my vinyl collection is still pretty small. It's about 10 records. I haven't collected much so far. I haven't had time, and I haven't had the money to go out and buy records. Records are expensive nowadays. But those classic ones, some Sinatra is like $5, $2. I went to I don't even remember the place anymore. Breakdown Records, there you go. Breakdown Records in Bayside or Whitestone. Bayside, right? I went with my friend Mikey, and I thought it'd have more modern things, but it was all just like 50s, 60s, and 70s, and soundtracks from those eras, from that time. And I was very confused, and I didn't have the balls to ask the guy if they had Arcade Fire there, because record player just that week, and I wanted some Arcade Fire for my I wanted Neon Bible, The Suburbs, and Reflector for my collection. So I asked my friend Mikey, and he asked, and they said no, and I was pretty disappointed because I thought I had more modern. But the modern ones are at can't even remember. Permanent Records, right? Permanent Records, which is one of my favorite places now to go buy records. All you have to do is take the 7 on the G train or the N on the G train and 7 on the G train. But basically, it's in Greenpoint. And I once almost froze my butt off just walking all the way over there, just for Bon Ivoire's album. I was just wearing a shirt with and it was about 30 degrees, and I was just walking out there in the cold while it was snowing, and I decided, you know what, I'll go get the Bon Ivoire album and I'll be okay. I mean, it's like a couple of blocks away from the train. I got off at the right stop, but there's 2 stairways. There's one that would take you to a north exit. There's one that would take you to a south exit. And stupidly enough for me, I took the north exit, and I ended up walking 5 minutes more, freezing my butt off, almost dying in the middle of the street because I was just freezing. But that was that, and I'm very happy about my vinyl collection right now. Anyways, not even sure. I'm probably boring you guys with my little stories here. But thanks guys for tuning in, those that are listening right now. Thanks for that. And just gonna load up the outro because it's almost time to go here. I have about 2 minutes left, and I'll let you guys go. Actually, a minute. So thank you very, very much for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, I'm on Mondays at 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure next week we'll have a little bit more script. Specials are coming up with my special buddies Raheem and Kevin, which are gonna help me do this other special. And I'm gonna just leave you with this outro here. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and I hope you guys have an incredible week. I'll see you next week, and this is the Marker Show, where we color your day in. Woo! Whoops, wrong track. Here it is, Raised by Wolves by Foxtrot, your outro song, the song of the week, I should say. Remember, it's Foxtrot, I love them, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. I was going hungry and lazy here when you stopped.
in my tracks. I was going crazy, I was desolate and ready to kill. But maybe I believe in another place. If you go, you won't look back. And anywhere you go, you know the ugliness will follow you still. And you break this in two ways. We are desperate, lonely, and underpaid. I'm a bitter man, I know, but listen, honey, you're no fun. I will never live like you, but you will probably die like me. All loveless, free and empty, full of God, and God makes plenty. You will go on searching for someone to keep you killing. If you love me, then won't you leave me? 'Cause I want to settle down. First you fade into the background, wouldn't even call me, had the nerve to leave me. Go ahead and love me, I'm a hungry man, ever since you went away. First you fade into the background, wouldn't even call me, had the nerve to leave me. Go ahead and love me, I'm a hungry man, ever since you went away. I don't know if you got another place where you bury all these things. I don't know if you can see the shadow that you cast on the ground. But maybe I can see through a lonely face. Use your feet and loose your wings. Anywhere you are, you know the freedom there is dragging you down. And you break me into lines. We can shake our bodies and wreck our minds. I'm a bitter man, I know, but listen, honey, you're no fun. I will never love like you, but you will probably hate like me. All loveless, free and empty, full of God, and God makes plenty. You will go on searching for someone to keep you killing. If you love me, then won't you leave me? 'Cause I want to settle down. First you fade into the background, wouldn't even call me, had the nerve to leave me. Go ahead and love me, I'm a hungry man, ever since you went away. First you fade into the background, wouldn't even call me, had the nerve to leave me. Go ahead and love me, I'm a hungry man, ever since you went away. And oh, don't you wanna love and don't you wanna feel? I remember you were reckless, you were hungry, you were real, you were so on time. You said I don't mind. I feel like I'm watching a car crash, and oh, this is how it ends. You will watch your friends take a moment, take a nap, and then they'll put it in again. This is how we are, this is how we are. We are young and stupid and raised by wolves. I will never live like you do. I will never love like you do. I will never live like you do. I will never love like you do. I will never live like you do. I will never love like you do. I will never live like you do. I will never love like you. I will never live like you do. No, I will never love like you. I will never live like you. Say I'll never love like you do.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. And remember to tune in next week, Monday at 8 p.m. That was Raised by Wolves by Voxtrot. And thank you so much to Kevin and Raheem for writing my jokes, which didn't really get much me to laugh, or anyone to laugh, or them to laugh. But thank you so much for tuning in, and tune in next time where I'll have better jokes, I guess. Thanks.